Hey everyone, this is Chris, your friendly neighborhood Minnesota comic geek, back with another video. The topic for today is a buyer's mindset topic. Before I get started, I would ask that if you enjoy this type of comic book related content, please give the video a thumbs up, hit the notification bell, and subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss any future videos. And if you enjoy talking comics, then comment below. Alright, let's get into it. So this is going to be another one of those kind of just random comic thoughts type videos and discussion, merely to spark conversation, debate, get some advice, or, throwing it out to the community of comic buyers and collectors that are watching this video to get their thoughts. This last weekend, there was a small little comic book show up in Mounds View, Minnesota, and what's it called? It's called the Crazy Little Comic Book Show number 3. It was held at the Mermaid Entertainment and Event Center. Again, it's just a small show, and I found out about it on Facebook through the Minnesota Comic Book Exchange. In one of the posts promoting the shows, one of the vendors that was going to be there posted pictures of some of their higher end books, the pricier ones, the graded ones. In those pictures, I saw a graded copy of Silver Surfer number 1 and Silver Surfer number 3. They were both low-grade copies, so issue 1, I think it had a price tag of like $500, and issue 3, I think had a price tag around $300. So, like I said, if you know price tags for those particular issues, and you know that they were definitely lower grade. Seeing those two books, me being a huge Silver Surfer fan, I would love to own copies of those books. I would love to own copies of all the original volume 1 Silver Surfer comics. It helped kind of motivate me to just go to the show, because I wasn't sure if I was going to go. When I was there and I was looking around, I didn't immediately find this vendor and find those issues. I just started looking around and looking at other wall books while I was there. And I had this thought, and I wondered if other comic buyers are in kind of the same boat as me. And that is, do you struggle with the notion of paying a high dollar price point for what amounts to be a ratty condition, damaged product? When you're dealing with these older books, that's what you're paying for. Like, when you just break it down, it is torn, ripped, damaged, worn out paper. I struggle with that fact of paying such a high dollar price amount for something that isn't in new condition. It's why I've always leaned buying modern books. It's obviously the era I grew up in. I've always collected and bought new comics, so I'm just used to better conditioned comic books. And now when I'm at an age and have the financial wherewithal to start buying some of these more expensive books, I am struggling to pull that trigger. And it's not that I don't know that they have and hold their value. Like I said, it's just a weird mental hang-up I'm having. It feels weird to me to, like, on the Silver Surfer issue number 3. Like I said, I want to own a copy of this book. It's the first appearance of Mephisto, a very integral Marvel villain over the years. Definitely integral to the character Silver Surfer. I love that cover. I love that book. Like I want to own a copy. You know, this particular one at the show, $300 for a book that looks like it's falling apart, essentially, is a tough trigger to pull for me. And I'm wondering if any of you guys out there have that same mental hurdle you are dealing with when it comes to wanting these older books. And if you do or did and got past it, like, how did you get past it? Did you just eventually, the thoughts of it holding its value win out at the end? Like, it's not like buying a car for, $30,000 and it immediately depreciating in value. These older books more or less stay at their price point or, slowly go up. These particular issues of Silver Surfer aren't necessarily going to go down in value. Obviously there's, ups and downs in the comic book market, but over time they are going to trend upwards. We're in a slightly down time after the COVID years, so yes, these books are slightly cheaper than they have been, but they were obviously inflated during COVID. So slight tangent there, sorry. At the show, like I said, I went there with the thought that I might pull that trigger on at least issue 3 because it was the cheaper of the two, but I didn't. I ended up just buying, slightly cheaper books, in the around $5 to $7 range. And I've been slowly getting away from dollar bin buying and buying just slightly more expensive books in the $5 to $20 range. So I feel like I'm slowly working up to it to start buying these high dollar books. Like I said, I'm curious if what any of you might have done to make that leap. Because like I said, I would love to own these books. It's just, a little tough for me right now. Yeah, so that was just my random thought that I had while I was walking around at the comic show, and just thinking about my comic collection now and where I want it to go, what I want it to be in the long run, and thinking of getting away from the bulk buying that I've done over the years of just cheaper comic books and focusing more on the higher quality books. Just, I don't know if I'll ever do it, but I've been thinking about it. So let me know your thoughts down below. Were you in the same boat? Are you currently in the same boat as me? What are the struggles you're having with, higher priced books? With that, I will end this video. Thanks for watching. And again, I would ask that if you enjoy this type of comic book related content, please give the video a thumbs up, hit the notification bell, and subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss any future videos. And if you enjoy talking comics, then comment below. Bye.